Hello, hello, evolutionary women from around the world. It is Catherine here, shining a star spotlight on our amazing Lucille Mandin from Canada. Lucille is part of our GIFEW Alchemy Circle, where the magic happens, and she's the founder of Hand in Hand with African Women, an NGO that makes impact with African women hand in hand. That's what it does, and has been a beautiful creation that we've all co-created together around the GIFEW constellation. So thank
Mhm.
you so much, Lucille, for being with us today. And you're someone who, just for me, always epitomizes, no matter where I turn up with you, just being together, I can always count on you for love, magic, miracles, alchemy, um, anything is possible. So I want to start by asking you to share what you told me just before we went live, which is the card, the tell us about your morning ritual and the card you drew this morning.
Okay. Okay. Good morning, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here. Yes, the morning rituals, I think, are what set up my day. And this morning, I picked an angel card, and I was telling Catherine how transformation is really part of the year that I've just experienced, and I chose the angel of transformation. And
Naturally.
yeah, and it says, I am aware of the divine energy that moves my being and transforms me into who I truly am. So that divine energy, I boost it every morning because one of my morning prayers is, I am taken care of. And I truly believe that. And I also say this. Today I will receive exactly what I need. And I have been doing that for a while, and I find it important to document what I discover at the end of the day. What was that is exactly what I needed. And so I get a log of the manifestations in my life. And then, that creates that belief even more strongly.
Yeah.
And sometimes they are very small things, and sometimes they're huge things, huge things.
Yeah.
And, this is, I think, what has happened with the charity I founded, Hand in Hand with African Women.
So Lucille, I love your morning ritual. I mean, imagine, ladies, if
Mm.
we all had the same prayer. Imagine if we all felt, we just had an intention every day. I'm here to receive, and I will receive whatever I need, you
Mhm.
know, like I'm covered. Like if we had that intention, like the universe has us covered, like we were putting that out collectively to the world every day. And Lucille, yeah, these miracles are sometimes small, these miracles are sometimes big. Like why don't you share, looking back now over 2022, some of those big miracles that you were like, I did not see that coming. I
Mhm.
do not know how that happened, but
Mhm.
there it is.
Absolutely. We're celebrating 2 years. We have been, I created this 2 years ago, and what a lovely celebration of synchronicity and serendipity. It started with a seed. It started with an idea. There was no structure. It wasn't clear how this was all going to unfold. And I have to thank my two young women who had traveled to Africa with me, who held my hand as we found our way to where we are today. So, and I have to also acknowledge myself for joining GIFEW. I accepted that. I resisted it for a while. Uh, it, it was it was a yes. It was a yes. It was a nod to life. And I want to share with all the ladies who might be listening, this is magic. when you say yes to life, amazing things happen. So I shared on a call, on a GIFEW call, just as I'm doing today. I want to start a charity, and all of a sudden, things started to happen. One of those things is, I started building a team with women who heard and said, "I want to be on your team." Ileana White, for example, she had been waiting for this to happen because this is what she wanted. She wanted to work with African women, but be in relationship with women out there. And then I have to acknowledge Jan Polak, which I always do, who nudged me beautifully at the right time. What a beautiful synchronicity. He said, "Don't start a nonprofit, just hook your wagon onto a nonprofit and you do your work and they will take care of the details," which is perfect for me. This is exactly what I needed. And from there, it's history. We engaged with 3 African women that I had befriended during my travels to Africa with university students. And I want to tell women again, nurture your relationships. You never know where they will take you. So I just nurtured these relationships, and 3 African women, showed up, and I said, "I have an idea, but you need to have a structure. You need to create a project where you will become sustainable. That's the condition." So in 2 weeks, these 3 women rolled up their sleeves and found consultants, and we have a hatchery farm working functionally in Kenya. The chicks have hatched, the hens are laying eggs, they are growing up, unfortunately, to be sold at the market. But 4 children, 4 adolescents will be going to high school because of that this year. So the
Which was another
sustainability,
unexpected,
well,
right?
that was the idea, but the sustainability has begun.
Yeah.
So now, she also has the entrepreneurial mind that has emerged. So she went to see her priest and said, "How do you make money?" And he gave her 2 pigs, a male and a female pig. And he said, "You'll see what happens." So they are having piglets, and she's selling the piglets eh, to buy feed for the chickens. So the business plan, she's got it. Like, she didn't want to use that money because she thought it was for the children, for the adolescents. But I said, no, you need to feed the chickens, that there's a part of your earnings that has to go feed your industry, your project. So she got it, and it's so exciting to see. And Mama Dina will be having, well, the water has come up, and we are now just setting up to install the solar system to pull that water up. And
Okay.
that
So
should
you
be,
have a well.
we have a well,
You have a well.
we have water, we have water. And yeah, this would be happening shortly. We have the money. We are just now, she is negotiating with all these engineers to ensure that she has the best possible result. She
Amazing.
is
Yeah.
negotiating.
Yeah.
And in Togo, we have Mama Charity, who we were able to support her in buying some land. And she was able only to buy 2 hectares of land. And lo and behold, we didn't know this would happen, but she used the rest of the money to build a school. Hello.
That's what you have left over. I guess we'll just build a school now.
Yeah, so that's so exciting. So, our dream 2 years ago was to bring these projects to fruition, and there they are. There they are.
Wow. So, ladies, for those of you who haven't been on the journey, Lucille's telling a 2 year story, the abridged version, but you can see how quickly it doesn't take long. The common thread over the last 2 years is that one, Lucille started sharing her vision and what was important to her. She started connecting with other people, sharing that vision, who then had a similar vision and wanted to either collaborate with her or join her team or donate. And she just keeps doing that. She just keeps sharing, well, we've got a well and water now. Now we just got to get it out. Like she just keeps sharing, like, this is the
Mm.
next phase, like this is the next request, like this is the next vision. The vision is evolving from chickens to piglets to schools. Like it just keeps evolving. She just keeps sharing, and new people come along and go, yeah, I want to be a part of all that. It's amazing, and it's a whole global ecosystem, because I mean your team is in about at least four, five, six
Yeah.
countries.
Yes. Yes.
So
And an amazing team with such a lovely blend of skills and talents.
yeah,
Exactly what we need.
yeah.
And we
So
needed somebody, to take over the financial accounting and bookkeeping. And somebody showed up last week.
magic and miracles
Oh my gosh, yes.
all the
Yeah.
time.
So, the team building is something that I am so grateful for.
Yeah,
It's, the community, the capacity, building capacity in community, whether it's in the African communities. Imagine the impact to the community of these people. And these projects will impact like over 4,000 people.
yeah, yeah,
This is big business.
yeah,
And,
yeah,
that really is music to my ears when I
mm,
think how when you open your mouth and you have an idea and an ideal, share it. Um, you don't know what will happen.
yeah,
And the other thing that comes to my mind today is what a privilege it has been to share with people the opportunity to share their resources, whether it's $10 or $1,000 for the highest good.
yeah,
To move your money for humanity, to make a world that works for everyone.
yeah,
And I have to thank Lynn Twist, who has really helped me get past my mentality of scarcity. Uh-huh. And it just brings about more boldness and good boldness, audacity. I call it audacity. And just telling people they're investing in humanity.
yeah.
I mean, that's a really different
It's
position.
an amazing opportunity. Like you have so many amazing opportunities
Mhm.
around you, Lucille. Like you
I
can pretty
do.
much solve anyone's problem through, some kind of collaborative opportunity.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
oh, you not got clean water? Yeah, we're working on that. You know,
Hmm.
feeling like you want to make a difference, don't know how? Yeah, we can help you with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feeling a bit lonely, want to connect with some like-hearted souls, we can help with that. Like you pretty much can help anybody with anything, and you've got a beautiful sustainable model of which to do that. And you're
Yeah.
really, it's like a prototype. You're prototyping, you're demonstrating what a new culture way of co-creating and collaborating looks like, that is sustainable and
Hmm.
a new model. So we're all excited to see it. It's only the second year, folks. So
Mm.
buckle up, get involved. And Lucille, thank you so much, as always, for sharing your love and sparkle and light and enthusiasm for the world. So we love you, and we will see you all very soon. Next week, we'll be back for more star spotlights with our Alchemy Circle. Lucille, thanks again. And
My
thanks for
pleasure.
watching, everyone. See you
Mm.
soon.
Thank you.
Bye.